Hi, I'm here at a spring here in Central Florida. It's called Wekiwa Springs. And of course the spring's been here forever, but you can see it's been improved because so many people love to come swimming here. And if you look closely behind me, you'll see where the water is bubbling up. 42 million gallons a day come just out of this spring, and it's not even one of the biggest springs there is. And it happens because a couple hundred miles north of here is an area where the ground is porous limestone, and whenever it rains, instead of the water running off, the water sinks into the ground. And through a series of thousands of miles of underground rivers, it comes up here, and in hundreds of other springs throughout the middle of the state. And if you fly in here, you'll see there are lakes and rivers, and a lot of those were started by springs just like this one. All that water coming from hundreds of miles north underground. And it's because of what's called hydrostatic pressure. The water coming in the north pushes down and squeezes all that water so that 42 million gallons of it can come up through here in that, it's called a boil, where it's coming up so forcefully. As a matter of fact, so forcefully you can't hardly swim down in to the hole, but people do. And if you do, you see it goes down into massive caves. Well, you should visit whenever you come down here. But the fact is that that hydrostatic pressure is what makes this possible. Instead of the water just sitting there or, going, never leaving or just running off into the ocean, it comes here. And you can hear the people swimming, and you can see the fact that this turns into a great river that goes off into the sea that, ironically, a couple hundred miles to the north. And all that happens because of that hydrostatic pressure, which to me means not all pressure is bad. Some pressure, like the pressure of those raindrops happening 100 miles north that get pushed down and weeks later come up here, makes this ecosystem possible. Makes it possible. The pressure makes it possible. Now, that obviously means that how the response to the pressure happens makes all the difference. In this case, it brings life. It makes all of this possible. What about the pressure in your life? There is pressure. There's no doubting that. It's a crazy time we're in. And you've chosen to go into a demanding profession that's asking a lot of you. It really is. All of that means pressure. Is it going to turn you into a spring that gives life to all of those around it? I hope so. Because when that happens, it's really when the magic happens. It's when the best of us comes out. And, well, whatever's in there, well, it's when it comes out beautifully, it's what it makes all the difference. I hope that's you.